This is ultimately more tough, like in late 2 with battle in high split, we were having our mental laying moment with Tonti defending, but at the end we got another reward, just 2 need to find out. After our previous opponent, we've done a fantastic job. We finished 3rd place twice back to back, which is phenomenal. If you're not seen it, go ahead, check out the tour, and I started round 1, by the way, forgot to mention that. So we are hoping to do better this time around. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, hold on. Let me fix the car. We improve now. And now, final one. Final one. And we now heading down into turn 1 of try to keep the car under control and not messing it up as we got on the curb quite nicely. Very happy about that one. We're now going towards the halfway of this quarterfinal of the final one. We are improving. That's it. And we are happy about that, aren't we? As we of course try and keep on doing well as we now get into the pit race. Like, basically, it's where it is tactically, and we've got to do it. One set it up, beautiful, beautiful. One set it up, it's indeed beautiful time we managed to improve, and now we're heading into the final corner. We need to ace it perfectly in order to still have a good time. Oh no. Was it? Yep. A lot of time. Yeah! 2 minutes 4! Oh, nice. Only managed to nice. I'm not, how is that unlocked? Shoot me. This one is unlocked live like that. Literally to me, bruv. We're now getting ready to track on to race number 1. We are expected to finish P6. Can we achieve it? Let's find out, shall we? We're now getting ready to start the racing, as I, of course, had myself in a pretty alright area. For the qualifier position, we now do it for ourselves, try to move up as much as we can, and while the other made a mistake, as you can see, absolute chaos already, even before hitting into turn 1, but unfortunately we have been overtaken by the McLaren, who gone down inside, but we end up making a contact. I don't know whose fault that is, but what do you guys think? A cat straight across me, didn't leave on the left. Take that, I can't do anything. If I backed out, I'm done. You know what I mean? Well, I did back out. Now, as I made my own opinion, what do you guys think? Was it my fault, or was it another McLaren? I don't know what you guys think. Of course, you can let me know in the comment about it as well. We're now watching fighting unfolding with the cars in front of us. Bit of a contact, probably not a big deal, but it helped us out quite nicely to try to catch up, as we are currently inside top 5, which is quite nice. P5 at the moment, not too bad. I'm happy about it, as I now could have a chance to finish on the podium. That is something still on the table, as I almost went into the back of the pink McLaren, went slightly deeper than I liked, but it wasn't that bad of a run. But we now get in the slipstream going down into turn 1 of lap 2, and we now go for the move on the inside, but it's slightly later, but he did this. Very clever. That was clever. That was clever. I can't, I'll do with that one, damn. That was clever. Also, we learned a lesson. We got taught big time. And we're now heading towards the lap rope, of course. We got the final corner to deal with, and we got the car right in the front. The yellow and the black are having a battle of their own, which now the yellow McLaren takes the lead of the Sebring, and while the black one is now behind in second, with blue in third and the pink in fourth, while I in the lead, who currently in P5. We are not doing too shabby, let's be honest. The high split, I'm happy about it. Oh no, we fucked up. We had a snap. I had to play to make sure I don't go off. Oh my god, the car are we now on board with the blue McLaren headed out turn 5 or turn 6. As he now did a try shakedown for the second place, but he made a mistake which now threw him off and behind the pink McLaren, which means he's fallen back into P4, but that's given me an opportunity to take down me in P5 and the blue McLaren in P4, so there's chances for me to be able to catch the blue McLaren and try and take the fourth place if possible. That will be a fantastic goal for me to be able to achieve. I am very much accepting the fact that I will not finish podium, but top 5 finish is good, but P4 is even better. Oh no, turn off. And it's gone off, which means we now get the run onto the pit lane straight, basically, and we overtook the blue McLaren and now taking the fourth place, a fantastic opportunity me that I managed to make, and I was very much in the zone. I never really put the foot on, apart from very small mistake I've made in the corner, but it wasn't like a massive major mistake really, and I'm very impressed how far I have came racing in the Sebring, and I'm so glad, but it's not over. Blue McLaren behind, who ended up making a mistake and took himself out. He turned in too early, made the contact with the barrier, and he got himself out and spun, but he continued on and made the contact, and that was on his fault all by himself. Almost became one as well. I'm hoping the top second and third came together. What I'm hoping for. No. No. Looks like fourth place to finish. Still a top 5. Top 5, baby. Very happy. Get in. But I'm gonna go further down. We know what happened. We had people boshing straight the back at me. I'm gonna pass the tire here, so that doesn't happen. Oh, it was what the result gonna be? 3, but that means big thing for 5 plate made up. I know people might say about the back-end tap, but I honestly don't think that was my fault. I don't know what you think. Yeah, there we go. I think Norman or one. I don't know who. I didn't know what made contact with 2 either. I thought it was only 1, but not the point. But one of them at the beginning, it seems like it was not really my fault that and a contact was immovable. Where? Big time around. Oh no, that's not it. Oh yeah, well I spelled out that thank you for reminding me. Now from late 2, this was the lane I felt quite laying. All I took back to our hand with 2 drivers, and a reminder this is now a high split 5 out of 17, meaning I got hard work. But third, we had to go back in time for this qualifier. Look, bit of a time on that one. I'm trying something different with how I approached it, like put that down to 2 3. It was just mean that slightly more sliding, which is gonna be something I need to adapt to. Talking about adapting, and that is basically about the setup I've had for more quality than running 2, 3, like, which is not actually how I like to run it. I normally run 2, 3, 4 or 3, 3, 4, but I've decided to try to be a bit more adaptive in terms of my quality performance and my race pace performance, and that is try to be consistent with the pace going down to Sebring, hoping I can still find a way to improve my lap time and be more competitive. John Deep. John Deep. John Deep twice. Not good. We'll see if we can smash it up there. If we can, then I'll be happy, but not gonna happen, I think. Not gonna happen, I don't think. Yeah, we done it! Improve! 210, quit! Yeah! P11 at the moment. And now we're back in the present, ready to start racing for race 2. What can we do from where we are in P12? We still a sneak on the inside. Hope we get the advantage of doing that. What the fuck? Apologise for my language. Right, let's get ready. For race 2, let's see what we can do. Oh, so slow. Our react is slow. That was a bad reaction time. Oh, almost. Oh my god, what the hell happened behind me? As usual, turn 1 chaos always gonna happen as we now going to be attacking 2 cars in front of me, going for the double overtake with a massive sun, and I knew I had a room to pull this up, and I was very happy about it, and I moved up 2 places, so I'm very, very glad that we made some good progress to move up and potentially try and get ourselves inside top 5. I'm expecting top 5 is the least, but I might be able to do with this higher split, which makes more competitive, of course, but never say never, a podium can happen. Remember, survival is the key. And yeah, survival is the key, and I'm not even joking when I say this. Survival is literally becoming our motto of how we try to run the entire journey of Lemon Ultimate Dog, when slightly deeper try to get the traction around the outside. Didn't quite get there, but we're still the main P8 coming up to the corner. We now can see opportunity might start unfolding as we had a fantastic run again to this car in front of me. We're looking to make a move on the inside, but logically I had the back tire, so that would be the biggest mistake I could make, but I drove for it. John Deep. And I went slightly deeper than I'd like, but we still kept it under control and we got more fighting continuing happily in front of us. Had the bad run unfortunately. It felt like I had the bad run to that right McLaren managed to get up on the inside line. I know exactly what is the plan, but we are not going to fall for it, obviously, as we now managed to move up 2 more places down to the car behind made a mistake, but unfortunately, we got freestyle. What happened? We basically gain 2 places, then lose 2 places, and that's pretty much what happened as we are trying to find a way to get back ahead of both cars in front of me. So we just gonna keep on trying and just find a way without making stupid mistakes as I went for the move on the inside, moving up, which is good. And we got some shuffle going on behind, but we are not involved in that, so I'm okay with it. Oh, good. Yep. Oh, Jesus. Very tight, isn't it? Very tight. It was very tense, but that's what I'm here for. Is I want to feel that competitiveness, and that is what I'm getting so far inside this race number. Deep. And I've gone slightly deeper, and that allows the car behind to try to go for the move, and I'm not happy. And that is the first driver that I'm having an absolute mental breakdown, because I'm trying to keep it together as we don't want McLaren that made the mistake. We move up into P6. P6 now. I was getting closer to top 5, but with that taunting attacking from the car behind, I'm feeling a little bit worried if that's not going to happen. Oh, don't do it. And we got another McLaren that made the mistake. We are now in P5, but it's not over. That McLaren messed up my run now. But I'm now paranoid, gonna cut in. Not that I can do. And that McLaren I'm talking about, just wait for it. He ain't not even done just yet. We managed to just miss the front end of the car behind as we cut in for the last corner. Are we now going to say in P4? So here's a replay of the red McLaren that spun off as they made the contact. So I did, it was his fault for making the contact. What do you guys think? I think it's quite logical it was that car's fault. But like I mentioned, it's not over with this person. He is coming back. Just wait for it. As we now continue fighting with the car behind, we are having one of our biggest, challenge. We are trying to keep our play as much as we can, for as long as we can. Well, I made the mistake going off. We're now going side by side, but unfortunately, it managed to get ahead, and we could not do much about it. And here comes the red McLaren I'm talking about, already up in our back, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do. Not a good mistake, not a good mistake. Not a good mistake indeed that now allows the car behind have a chance to try attack. He is faster, but we are going to try our best to defend. But would that be the case or not? What are you doing? What is he doing? Oh my god, there ain't no space, brother. Here's a replay of what happened as he tried to me down the inside. Absolutely no chance of making it. He was actually not even remotely close to the apex whatsoever. He used me to stop his car, and I was not happy. He may have locked up, but it did not give him the right to be able to do what he did. Oh, I was not happy. Hopefully that car who took my back, just karma, so that was not my fault. The door was not there. He braked way, he was diving it in, but he had no chance of making it. Oh my god. I had to collect him. He was sliding into one way, and I had a little nudge to help him conduct his play. We're now heading down into lap 5. We of course had to give the car behind a bit of a correction because he made a mistake. I don't want the brake whatsoever, so I thought just go for it and see what happened, and we gave him a second chance at basically what it felt like. We now on board with the red McLaren, and he made a mistake. Good, he made a mistake of karma. And now as I obviously showed what my feelings were, you can clearly tell I was happy. Jules. So we need to give him a cut off a lap later, during the lap 6. We now got a bit of a breathing room, which is good for majority of the last lap. But unfortunately, now coming back, so we have to try our best to hold him behind for as long as we can. It seems like the caller behind me are my slight weakness. So that's something I need to figure out how to do it better next time. And of course, you guys, you can respond to this by helping me out in the comment. How do I take the caller a little bit more better? And of course, now heading in toward to lap 7. We now going to have our hand on a pretty good battle, but very tiring. 2 minutes 4.5, but the car behind is 5 times faster than I am. Which means we need to put on a massive defense if we can. We need to put a big defense. Oh, he got off. That helps it though a little bit. But don't tell them out. Do not tell them out. And now heading down later in the lap 7, we still got a bit of a hand-on fight with the car behind as they made the contact, which now pushed me further forward in the corner, and I was not happy because I have unfortunately received a damage on our back end, and that's all because of this car right there. And now we're going to be dealing with bit of a real stability issue. We can't seem to get away from him, and I understand because he was faster than I am. I have to accept that, but I do not want to let him by when I know the opportunity there as we got a beautiful shot for a battle for the podium is on the table, and we just need to pick the right opportunity and be consistent with my laptop and my pace. But now the issue of our back end is now that it starts showing. What can we do? It actually does impact my. Alright, let's put 48.5. Let's see how that works. Are we now going further down in lap 8? We now got more drama unfolding with the car of the McLaren behind, and it's gonna be very painful one to watch. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Fine. And of course, I'm not saying it's not allowed, but here's a replay to show you more about the picture of what happened. He made the contact, but the space was open, so therefore he is allowed to take it. It was an opportunity for him, he took it, and I did not like it, but that is just how it is. But I have to accept it. But here's the good news, he spun out. And that's where it's gone now. Karma, what I like to call it. And I now show you my true feelings about the situation. It's what I call karma. I don't know what you guys think, but I know I was happy when he spun out. That was the most mental laying for me, and here's a replay of what happened. He spun out, gone out the frame, and that's because he made the contact with the barrier at the now to get out to carry on. But I was so happy because I can now get away from him, and the opportunity came. We now taking the P3. P3 now. I saw it. Final lap. So let's keep it together. And I thought that I was actually P4, but it was P3. And that was the podium. I'm now having a chance to finish the podium on a higher split. Wow, I'm proud. Alright, last caller, we just need to hold it together. And yeah, that's all we need to do, and we'll hold it together for sure. No silly mistake, and that's something I've always been doing, but I've been more confident since then. Early, so we should have an easier way of getting through without worrying about anything. Podium again at Sebring. Yes, Dean. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Yankee. Let's go. Oh, we don't have it. It's not. Wait, how bad was it? Oh. It was fine, actually. We made up 9 places. There is some chaos happening. So, doesn't matter. But this, even if that wasn't there, we probably only got one more bar, but that will be it. But that was so stressful, oh my god. And the previous night was so stressful, my goodness. Wow. Oh, fantastic, very happy, very happy. Woo!